Welcome to NHL Draft Pros. On today's video, we're going to be doing a Montreal Canadiens prospect pool rankings. The Habs have a pretty deep prospect pool, and we're going to go over a few of the prospects and do some game highlights as well. As always, please subscribe and hit the like button. And if there's a team that you'd like to see a prospect pool rankings video, just drop a line in the comment section below, and I'll try to get on that during this off season. All right, so like I said, the Habs have a pretty strong prospect pool, and we're going to start off with the top-rated prospect, in my opinion, and that is Lane Hutson. Oh my God, what a dynamic player this kid is. And to think he got drafted in the second round, 62nd overall, might be the steal of the 2022 NHL draft. What a pickup. And if we look at some of the accomplishments he had this past season, in the NCAA, playing for Boston, he had 39 games and 48 points. Come on. Then he went to the World Championships and had 6 points in 9 games. He was the NCAA Rookie of the Year, and he was a Hobey Baker finalist. So a lot of accolades this past season, and you're going to see why once we drop some highlights. This kid is dynamic. All right, so in this video here, it just shows how his puck handling and his skating. Like, he just, look at that, just dipsy doodles all over the place and then drives it home. This one here, same thing. So these are some clips from the college days. And look at this. Just freezes guys and then slides it over for the one-timer. What a goal. And here, this is in OT to win the Hockey East Championship. And yep, he's the one that buried the goal for them to move on for Boston. Lane Hutson, what a play. Oh, and I want to show this. Look at this. This is at the World Championships, a shootout. Like, look at the hands on this. And he's a defenseman. Come on. Slick hands. He's a smooth one for sure. Lane Hutson's number one on the Montreal Canadiens prospect list. All right, number 2. Yes, David Reinbacher. So he was the 5th overall pick. A lot of hesitancy in the Habs fans, but let me tell you, I love David Reinbacher. I think he is that big, strong, stay-at-home D, plays 25 minutes, all situations. He might even be able to put up some points in the near future. I mean, if you get 30 to 40 points out of him, Lane Hutson's running the power play. There's no doubt about that. But David Reinbacher is going to be that horse that every team needs and wants, and that's why he went 5th overall. And in the Swiss Men's League, he had 22 points in 46 games. Then he played in the World Championships, got hurt, but played 4 games, had a point, and he played in 2 World Juniors under 20 for Austria. And David Reinbacher, if you want to see a scouting report, I have that. Just check out my homepage, and he's on there. All right, and this is actually a clip from his highlight reel. So I put the compete in there because I want to show you what kind of player he is. So he goes in there, and he is just taking bodies, bumping guys off, winning battles along the boards. That's the kind of player you're getting from, look at that. So this is against men in the Swiss League. And the Swiss League is no joke. And he's taking bodies like there's no tomorrow. I just love his compete. I love how he works the defensive zone, and he's the kind of guy that teams need when they want to win Stanley Cups. So, you know what? And he's just young. He's only 18 years old. Wait until he grows into his body. So this is at the World Juniors. Watch this. Just takes the body, says, yeah, see you later. And then, again, wins the puck battles along the boards. This is the kind of player you're getting from David Reinbacher. Great hustle. Watch this one. He's going to take the body along the boards. He's not looking at the puck. He's like, yeah, sit down. I got the puck. All right. And then we're going to show a little bit of skating ability, some puck handling. Like, look at this. He's like, I'm taking it end to end. Nice little dish there. And then almost gets a goal. All right. So number 3, Sean Farrell from Harvard University. And he had another spectacular season. 34 games, 53 points. He was the player of the year in his division. Another Hobey Baker finalist. So you have Lane Hutson, and now you have Sean Farrell as a Hobey Baker finalist. And he also played for Team USA at the World Championships. Like, come on, Montreal. What are you doing with these prospects? I love it. And check out this. You want to see some filthy hands? Yeah, he's another one that, look at that, just freezes that player and then scores, says thank you. You're going to see a nice little pass here, heads up. IQ on Sean Farrell is off the charts. Great player. And then this one here, same thing. Like, look at the stick handling on this. Gets it back. Look at control. Great puck control, and then he tees it up right in a slot there, and they score. This is the World Championship, so him and Lane Hutson doing a little magic. So this is Lane Hutson with the puck right here. Opens up a lane for Farrell, and he just fires it home. Says, thank you very much. So we'll watch this in slow motion. Lane Hutson walking the line, passes it off to Sean Farrell. You're going to probably hear this a lot in the future. All right, number 4, Owen Beck. He's a kind of like a Swiss Army knife, hardworking, plays hard in all shifts, all situations. Had 66 points in 60 games, went to the Mem Cup, had 3 points in 5 games, played for the U20 Canada team, 1.3 games, and then had a taste at the NHL. No points, but still just goes to show that they got some faith in him. And I don't got any clips for these guys. I just had it for the top 3, so I wanted to show that. But I like Owen Beck. He's definitely a hardworking kid, and he keeps his feet moving. He's always working. And you need those kind of players, and he's definitely a nice pickup by the Montreal Canadiens. Number 5, I got Filip Mesar, the first rounder, the other Slovak that went in the first round. He had 51 points in 52 games in the O for Kitchener. He didn't really, in the second half of the season, he kind of slowed down, but he also played for the Slovak national team, the U20 team. He had 6 points in 5 games, so nice showing there. And then he got a call up to the AHL, had 1 game, no points. He's another one. He works hard. He's really good skater, always on the puck. I like his play too. You know, he's not a dynamic kind of player like Lane Hutson type player, but definitely is a hardworking player, and you need those kind of players on your team. Some depth for sure, and that's what Filip Mesar brings to the table. All right, you want to talk about dynamic? Joshua Roy from Sherbrooke, played for Sherbrooke, and he had, look at this, 99 points in 55 games, 46 goals, almost a goal a game. He was a first All-Star for the Q, played for Team Canada that won the gold, 11 points in 7 games, yep. And so he is one that has the hands, the IQ, that scoring touch. Had an issue with his skating, right? And his defensive play, but you know what? They said he's been working on that. So if this kid can get his skating on point, he definitely has a knack for putting the puck in a net. And so that's a nice thing to have if you're in Montreal's position. So he's definitely someone to watch out for in the future. All right, number 7, Logan Mailloux, who played for the London Knights in the OHL. He's 6'3", 212 pounds, right-handed D. And look at that, 53 points in 59 games. So he's got some offensive upside for sure. Had some issues off ice, and definitely in terms of hockey, he is a great player, good puck carrier, more of a north-south. Like, he's not as fancy and has that dynamic touch that Lane Hutson has, but he definitely is a big kid and can put the puck in the net. So he's another one. Montreal's defense is looking pretty solid. All right, moving on. Number 8, Riley Kidney, who played in the Q for Gatineau. He's 6 feet, 176 pound center, had 110 points in 60 games. Oh my God. A little bit of time in the AHL, and we'll see how he develops, but definitely can put some added offensive touch anywhere he plays. All right, number 9, Adam Engstrom, the 6'2" Swede, 190 pounds, left-handed D, played in the SHL, 16 points in 43 games. He's another big one, can move around pretty good. He's a very athletic D, great skater. That's going to be a nice one to watch in the future. And then the last one, Emil, Heineman, who got picked up in the Tifoli trade. He played in SHL past 3 seasons too, but he got a taste with Laval in AHL and had 9 points in 11 games, so not bad. And he's a 6'2", 294 pound winger, so he brings some size to the table and definitely is a nice pickup by Montreal. And so I think in the future, Montreal's prospect pool is looking pretty sweet. Look at this top 10 here: Lane Hutson 1, David Reinbacher 2, Sean Farrell 3, Owen Beck 4, Filip Mesar 5, Joshua Roy 6, Logan Mailloux 7, Riley Kidney 8, Adam Engstrom 9, and Emil Heineman 10. So if you have any, other players that you think should be in the list, put it in the comment section below. And also if there's a team that you'd like to see a prospect pool video on, put the reply in the comment section. I'd really appreciate that. And as always, please subscribe and hit the like button to help the channel grow. I'd really appreciate that. And we'll see you soon. Cheers.